Hey y'all, it's Wellness Wednesday and I'm gonna try to keep this short today. I'm currently on my third re-steeping of my Teamy Skinny right now. I'm in workout clothes because I am trying to be very intentional with my movement this week and trying to generate that habit. So as soon as I get done filming here and editing this, I'm gonna go and do some T-tap, hopefully get all that done before the baby wakes up from her nap. So the past couple of weeks I have been trying to dig back in my memory bank and figure out what things really helped me to be successful with Trim Healthy Mama, shifted to keto. I think one of the key things that really shifted in my mind was I went 100% all in. I did not cheat or fall off the wagon once during the first 3 months that I was on Trim Healthy Mama switch to keto. And if you don't know my little spiel about that, I'll link my last week's Wellness Wednesday up in the iCards so that you can check that out. I didn't have processed carbs, I didn't have white flour, I didn't have white sugar, I didn't have the things that are detrimental to the Trim Healthy Mama or the sugar-free low-carb lifestyle. And sugar-free low-carb keto is not the same as Trim Healthy Mama. I have done a Wellness Wednesday about that, so I'm not going to dig into that right now. I just didn't allow those things to even enter my body because I was so black and white with how this plan worked and how I was going to do it. There were no cheats. There were no missteps. I was so meticulous with what I was doing and how I was doing it. I did not do the whole like ease into it by just having all on plan breakfasts for the first week and getting those comfortable in my mind and then adding on a lunch so I would have breakfast and lunch be on plan and then dinner. I did not do any of that. And if you're an extremist like I am, and I've said that 1,000 times, the easing into it doesn't work. It's an opportunity for you to have too much grace for yourself and not be mindful enough to actually do the plan the way that the plan is intended to be done. Lindsey of 2016 was on plan 100%, no deviation. And so that's really my focus it was sort of my focus for last week as well as the timing, and it's really my focus for this upcoming week because just those little like snitches of food here and there, even if it's just like, oh, well, I made the girls white rice for dinner, so I'll just have a spoonful, or, oh, some is stuck to the fork, I'll just eat that off the fork. Like, no, not okay. That's not good for my blood sugar, and I am a blood sugar watcher. I do find that fascinating, and I think maybe I'll talk a little bit more about that next week. But this week, the focus is not deviating, not having grace for myself in this situation, because honestly, that was what worked for me the first time that I started this whole process. So no deviation. Yep, I've said that about 8 times now. All right. So weight on the scale, all the things. I have been reading a whole lot more about body composition, and I'm finding it exceptionally fascinating. I read about this back in 2016 whenever I first kickstarted onto this way of eating, but you know, I've had a baby since then, and that was 3 years ago, and my brain has forgotten a few things because we're learning all the things in homeschooling. So I wanted to go back and reread some of these articles about body composition and intermittent fasting and all those things. And I think I really want to invest in a body composition scale because I would really love to know what the various masses in my body are, like muscle mass, actual fat mass, my bone mass, you know, just like these various things, water weight, all those things are just super fascinating to me. And I'm the person where the more information I have, the happier I am. So I think I might be investing in one of those. But for right now, all I have is my standard scale, and I'm going to just use that until that's no longer the case. Let me pull my bullet journal out here. I have been keeping a graph on my bullet journal. If you have not seen my set up my bullet journal video, I'll try to remember to link that below. But last week I weighed in at 149.4 pounds, and this week I weighed in at 148.8. So I was really pleased with that. I am a person who likes to weigh in every single morning just because I find that information, like I said, I like to have more information than less. So that's also why I enjoy checking my blood sugars from time to time. More information gives me a better picture of what's going on. The more information I have, the more complete the picture I have. I weigh every day, and on Sunday morning I was all the way down to 148.0, and so I've come back up a little bit, but I was also starving on Saturday into Sunday, so I'm pretty sure that I was not eating enough to fuel my body. Also, I have really been loving my skinny tea from the Teamy Detox Kit, and they've given me a 15% off code for like the past several months, and I get to use it too, which is probably why I keep buying it. I have been drinking this tea. It tastes really good to me, and if you are curious to get some and taste it for yourself, you can use that link down below and plug in Lindsey M15 and get yourself some Teamy Skinny, see if you like the way that tastes. I personally love it, but anyway, I do think that the Teamy Detox has been helping me as well because my hands are busier whenever I'm drinking tea, and I love all kinds of tea, but I genuinely love the colon tea because the colon tea seems to really help me with bloating issues, which can be a problem. I drink the colon tea every other night as my last evening thing, and the next day, like, I just feel a lot less bloated. So I don't know. I'm enjoying it, and even if it is the placebo effect, I am enjoying it, and I feel better, so I don't know. Take that for what it's worth. Anyway, what have you implemented this week? What do you think you will try to focus on this upcoming week for your way of eating and your health quest? I would love to know in the comments down below. So that's all I've got for you this week. I'm gonna go get a workout in before the baby wakes up from her nap, and I will see y'all in the next video.